Don't make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. If you put someone on a pedestal, they'll have no choice but to look down on you. People give advice based on their own experiences, so not everything they say will apply to you. Not everything in your brain needs to come out of your mouth. Don't do anything that you'll have to lie about later. Light travels faster than sound. That's why some people seem bright until you hear them speak. Don't search for happiness. It's already inside you. You owe nothing to your younger self, but you owe everything to your present self. Self-care is realizing that you are often your greatest obstacle. Your parents were right more often than you think, even if they weren't academically qualified. Stop insulting your parents when they advise you. They've been right multiple times. Act as though you've been there before. Overthinking ruins you. It twists things around and makes everything worse than it is. If you're going to get angry, ask yourself if it'll matter in 10 years. You only get one body, and while it's resilient, it can only give back what you put into it. If someone emphasizes that they're telling the truth, you can be sure they're lying. All you have control over is what you do with the time you've been given. You'll never ruin a role if you play yourself. Don't compare the behind the scenes of your life to someone else's highlight reel. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is part of getting over. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll always get you the right ones. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Most are thinking about themselves. Every second you spend comparing your life to someone else's is a second spent wasting yours. Don't get emotionally attached to anyone. People change, and even your best friends can become strangers one day. Learn to be content and happy by yourself. If you need company to be happy, it will make you weak. Share your progress, not your goals, and you'll always stay motivated. Don't be afraid to be alone. Being by yourself is far better than being with the wrong people. The people who ask the most from you are often the people who do the least for you. Take your responsibilities seriously, but don't take yourself too seriously. Fear isn't meant to stop you. It's there to show you that you care. You may choose a partner for their looks, but your children will be raised by their values, not their appearance. You can't have everything. You're always exchanging something for something else. To know your true friends, look for those who say good things behind your back and give you the truth to your face. Letting go is hard, but it's often the best thing to do. The more wins over fear you accumulate, the more fearless you'll become. Never make someone a priority who only makes you an option. If you're a friend to everybody, you might be an enemy to yourself. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them in that proportion. The biggest thing you need to accept in life is change. You don't live once. You live multiple lives within one. Life becomes easier and more beautiful when you can see the good in other people. You can cut all the flowers, but you can't keep spring from coming. Let others' actions speak for them. People will show you more than they will tell you. Everything you do creates dots. You'll connect those dots later in life and understand your actions. Commitment gets you started. Consistency gets you somewhere. And persistence keeps you going. You can fall in love more than once. Don't worry when someone leaves you. Most times, it's for the best. If someone's trying to bring you down, it means you're above them. Don't make promises you don't intend to keep. It might not mean much to you, but it could mean everything to someone else. Keep an open mind. Act like an artist, but think and learn like a scientist. You don't find your purpose elsewhere. You create it where you are, and give it meaning throughout your life. Your entire life can change in an instant. So instead of taking things for granted, be grateful and do good with what you have. You grow rich by seeking new experiences, not material things. Action breeds clarity. Don't think your way into a new life. Act your way into it. The life you experience is simply a reflection of your mindset. Chasing happiness will lead to misery until you realize that happiness is the way. All you have is now. Make the most of it. Be smart enough to ask for advice, but wise enough to know who to seek it from. If you can drop anything, drop the ego. The more grateful you are, the more beauty you'll see, and the more generous life will feel. You won't forget some bad things, but you'll stop caring about them over time. Success isn't about your resources. It's about how resourceful you are with what you have. Fear limits most people. Control it, overcome it, and celebrate when you defeat it. You can't swim toward new horizons until you're willing to lose sight of the shore. It's never too late to do what you've always wanted to do. Don't let naysayers discourage you. They may be projecting their own insecurities. You can't change the past, but you can deal with the challenge in front of you. People will project their fears onto you, but you must protect yourself from that noise. Don't discuss your past with others. They might not understand or may use it against you. Your tomorrow can be very different from today if you try. Your true friends become apparent when you're at your lowest. The only way out is through. You are stronger than you think, and you've survived every bad day so far. No one will look out for you as well as you will. Once you face your fear, nothing will seem as hard as you imagined. Don't keep crying over what's not working today. Tomorrow might work if you stop. The world may be trying to tell you who you are, but if you don't reflect and listen, you won't hear it. Your life won't go as planned, and that's a good thing. I remember sitting alone, thinking I'd hit rock bottom, but those tough times brought lessons I needed. People aren't for or against you, they're for themselves. What's coming is better than what's gone. Sometimes you just have to walk away, let people go, and let relationships end. Thank you for joining me as we explored these thought-provoking life lessons. Remember, it's not just about hearing these words, but applying them in your daily life. Reflect on what resonates with you and let it guide your decisions, relationships, and mindset. Life is a constant journey of learning and growth, and these insights are here to help you along the way. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and inspiration. Until next time, stay mindful, stay motivated, and keep moving forward.